I woke to the sound of a woman's laugh. Not mine, not a nurse's, a stranger's. My throat was raw from the anesthesia, my eyelids heavy, but my ears worked well enough. "I hope she doesn't make it," his mother whispered. The words sliced through the fog. "Then, we won't have to deal with the divorce. You two can finally move on." Silence. Then his voice, the man I married, steady, cold. "Let's pray for the easy way out." My blood turned ice. And then another voice, a younger one, nervous, soft. The girlfriend, pregnant, breathing in the same sterile air as me while I lay powerless in a hospital bed. They thought I was asleep. They thought anesthesia made me deaf as well as unconscious, but I heard everything. There was a time I loved him without question. He was attentive, charming, the man who brought me daisies on my lunch breaks and kissed my forehead like I was glass. We built a home together, brick by brick, year by year. I defended him to everyone, friends, family, when they said he was too secretive, too ambitious. I thought ambition was a virtue. I thought loyalty was permanent. The first crack appeared in his routine. A new cologne on his shirt. A second phone he swore was for work emergencies. Then came the late nights, business dinners. The lies, poorly rehearsed, delivered with eyes that couldn't hold mine anymore. One night I found the proof. A text message he forgot to delete. "She's late. I think it worked." That was 2 months before my surgery. I never confronted him. Not then. I needed him blind to my awareness. I needed time to think, to plan. While he plotted a future without me, I designed my own ending, one where I wouldn't be erased but reborn. I spoke to a lawyer, quietly, thoroughly. Every account, every asset, every shared investment cataloged and placed into my possession with signatures he didn't notice. He was too distracted with her. The nurses became my allies. I told them the truth before surgery, in a whisper, in case I didn't wake up. If something happens, it won't be an accident. Their eyes hardened with understanding. So when his girlfriend stood in my hospital room, clutching her stomach, when his mother wished me dead, the nurses were already watching, already recording. I opened my eyes slowly, as though groggy. Their laughter died. His face drained of color. "Oh my God, she's awake!" the girlfriend stammered. I didn't speak. Not yet. I let silence work its magic. I let him sweat. The head nurse entered with a clipboard, her tone clipped. "Visiting hours are over. All of you out." Her eyes flicked to me, subtle, reassuring. "We've got this." They shuffled out reluctantly, but not before the nurse slipped me a folded paper. Inside, "We recorded everything, audio and video. Rest now." 3 weeks later, I invited him to dinner at our home. Candlelight, wine, the illusion of forgiveness. He smiled like a man reprieved from execution. "You look stronger," he said, pouring himself a glass. "I am," I replied. I slid a flash drive across the table. "Play it." His hand froze on the stem of the glass. His eyes darted from me to the small piece of plastic, then back. He played it. And there it was, his mother's wish for my death, his own agreement, his girlfriend's laughter echoing in our hospital room. He went pale, his hands trembling. How did?" "I don't forgive betrayal," I said calmly, "but I repay it, fully." The divorce papers were already filed. Assets frozen, accounts drained. His business partners, who valued reputation above loyalty, had received copies of the recording. His girlfriend's name was whispered in offices and boardrooms, where men like him cared about image more than truth. His empire crumbled in days. Resolution. He begged, he pleaded, he threatened. None of it mattered. When the judge granted me everything, our home, the accounts, even the car he once polished like a trophy, he finally understood the depth of my silence. Revenge isn't loud. It doesn't scream. It waits. It sharpens itself in the dark until it's ready to strike clean. And when it does, it leaves nothing but silence behind. I walked out of that courthouse free, my steps steady, my lungs full. Not his wife, not his victim, but the woman who heard everything.